So we are going to make an informal introduction such that you know who is here and who is not here. And he has been on the floor. So after the normal introduction, then we will take up. Okay. And for your own information, due to other engagements, I will leave the meeting continuing, and I go and take up some other responsibilities of the community. I am the chairman LC3 of the community, from where Pastor told me the source of the water is. So I'm responsible for many things. Okay. Thank you. Citizen in the area. Okay. A citizen, member of the community.
My name is Honorable Rebecca Kasa.
She's the area parish councillor of the area, representing the women.
I work as a plumber.
How are you? Community member, yes, Twende.
So the man we're in the motor.
Just close to the source. He's a neighbor to the source where we are.
I'm going to guess now to be in charge of facility where we are.
He's in charge of the health facility where we are. Chairperson of the water community.
Reverend Simeon Lombard, Parish Priest, the new parish.
Head is a priest, is not a church here, is among the stakeholders.
I'm Wendo Julius, the committee member of the scheme.
Twende tukaibua balugo kutukusanya nobet.
Nje pia korosi. Ya wako. Katungu. Ngumu mkoba kaonga la mashamba.
Nikamutero Benjamin. Ndikananiwa ha.
And that one is the chairperson of the people with the disability.
Chairman LC2, Nyakabingo Paris, Museum His.
My name is Kahungu Matthias. I am a journalist working with South Renzori Messiah Radio. It is a media house locally here in Kasese. Thank you.
My name is Masereka Kenneth. I work as a plumber.
I'm Kule Stanley, Chairman LC1, where the source is located.
Honorable Mariam, Secretary of Social Services, Nyakabingo Subcounty.
So let the chairman LC1
fellow citizens, our dear visitors, you're most welcome. We thank you, Father. We thank God for having given you the heart of sacrificing, because this is a hard area to reach to many of our friends. We thank you, Father, in heaven, for having really been connected to Alison, our friend, who has put us at the heart, serving our lives with the project that is we have not been advocating for, but by chance, through him, in connection with you, that we are going to ask to receive tonight. It's like first we received him, and with the first program of the system, we feel like it is really good that it's going to expand to the level it was done during the first phase. We thank you for sacrificing. We thank you for having really been connected to him, and we thank morally thankful citizens who have come to really welcome you and achieve your package in the system. I feel like you shall stay with us safely and have a mass journey back home as you leave us here.
You're most welcome to the area. It has been long that we have been waiting for you, and indeed you are here. I thank Pastor Alson for the connection and the commitment he has made. This being the entire sub-county where you have reached, but you are still at the bottom of it. Most of the population is up here. So you are at the beginning of the sub-county. Majorly, we have come for the water project, which is a rehabilitation of the water source that was done some time back, but the work was not efficiently done. And looking at the challenge people are having within the water, we are always neck-tied as leaders as to whether we are thinking about people on the concern of water. I thank you so much, and I've been waiting for Alson to bring you people here, such that I'm able to also share with you the challenge the community is passing through, which is a challenge of water. Not only the community from where he comes from that lacks the water, the entire community of the whole sub-county lacks water. Water for domestic use and water for production, I should say. One big reason is that the area doesn't have a big river that crosses within it. So people go deep valleys looking for small water springs, where one can take a 20-liter jerrycan and takes more than 20 minutes to get one jerrycan full. So you find that the competition of the water here is really a very big problem. And especially when we look at the gender balance issue, this affects the women so much. You'll find a woman waking up in the morning, goes to the river, comes up and cannot no longer go for another activity. So it has affected the people around. However, I'm so happy that you have come here. How best I would feel that if you had all the time, I would say let's pass through and look at how people suffer with this problem. But since you came for a particular project, maybe next time, as we continue being in touch, next time you'll be able to pass through the whole community. Given the fact that we are doing a rehabilitation of a water project, I will say there's a lot that we need to do as a community. And with this, I want to commit myself to a few of them. Being in charge of this community, I have to make sure that awareness about the water project is done at all levels, up to household level. Awareness. That one I have to commit myself, because I have a team of people. I have the water committees, I have the LOC ones, I have my own executive, I have other people we call village healthy team, the VHTs. These are people concerned on human health. I have to engage them to ensure that people get the awareness on the water usage. Having committed myself on that, I have to commit myself again about security concerns, where it will not be security of like collecting guns, but security in terms of ownership. Security in terms of ownership. Because when one owns a project, you must make sure that the project is secure. So I must commit myself about the security concerns through ownership sensitization. I will make sure the political wing is in touch with the community to own the project from the people that came to put it on the ground, and then we own it. Owning it will involve lots of things, where I would mention that at least there could also be local contribution towards like the breakdown, simple breakdown. Owning the project will mean the whole line from the source be owned by the water users, to know that this is our project, not a project of the missionary, not a project of the people who gave us the money, but our own project. As a local leader of the area, I will commit myself about that, because I have a team that will do that activity. I will ensure that the water is maximally utilized. Maximally. By this, I want to mean using it beyond consumption. Using the water beyond consumption. The water should not only be for consumption. We can use the water for other activities that will earn good living to the community. And not only talking about the water that you are coming to work on. Look behind you, there is water being collected there. How best I would wish that you again calm down and we look at such a stagnant water where mosquitoes could even breed and cause challenges, and we see how possible such a water can be utilized within the community for production purposes. Such a project is also there live. How best I would wish that you people, you come and we do a lot of work on the water management within the area. Having committed myself about those, because I'm very confident of the team that I have, that I work with, both including the technical and the political wing, the cultural people. I'm so confident that the project will stay long and serve many generations coming on ground. Having said this, I'm so happy of the accompaniment of the cocoa project. Very happy, and really ngasa abantu bandiri abantu abo mobyala elitulira erihire kwa project to add on the water project the cocoa company. I want to communicate to you that poverty is poverty, it is growing poverty. And this is a measure that we are putting forward to see how people can come out of the poverty. So when I shared with the pastor also, that please, let's plant cocoa alongside the water project. And when he told me, it was positively responded to, I laughed beyond laughing. I was so happy that you agreed to. And what does it need? I'm not an agriculturist, but I had to engage the Subcounty extension worker who is behind the cocoa project. Mr. Pastor, I want to say that not me, but the agricultural technical person is behind the cocoa project. So all the agricultural practice in the cocoa, under the cocoa, will be done by the agriculturalist of the Subcounty. And why do we do this? We do this to ensure that the cocoa that is going to be given earns income to the people. And when it earns income to the people, this means some other activities alongside the water project can be done by the water users when they come out of the poverty line. With these few remarks, I want to say there's a lot that I would say, but due to the limited time, I still have some other engagement. I have another meeting where people now are calling me, and allow me stop here and wish you the best. Wish you journey masses as you travel back to your area of work. However, I will say, in any case, there's another opportunity. When I look at the water source you're coming to rehabilitate, is below the majority of the community. How best I would wish through him if we can get some other sources above this community where you people could also say, no, let us lend a hand to Nyakabingo Subcounty and save lives of people. I'm aware even the Almighty God will keep that and say, yes, this is a missionary that need to stay within the world for the long life of my people. So I will wish you well as you think about many things that you would also tap within my community, within the sub-county that I'm heading. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I wish you well. I wish you the best. Thank you. Namabikali binyo binene ngabikana habwenyi ngabikana habo bandi abaliyo kandi ngana sindi ebikanya enyitya paka mlimo obwirire akabimanako ekyamaso bamenya kihengula ekyamuwana inya yenda mbere nerichiwania betu itukalwera obubuya bw'abantu b'Nyakabingo. The people you are looking around are heading other heads. Look at the vicar, he has 60 churches he's heading. The in-charge has a team of more than 30 VHT. The LOC ones I'm having, the LOC too. So don't mind when you talk to these people, you are talking to many people. You are talking to the entire sub-county. So we are represented. And when I live here, I'm going to leave you into the hands of Secretary for Social Services, who is a capable woman and capable to handle my office, to handle my office during my absence. So don't worry in case you see me leaving the area. Thank you so much. On this note now, allow me call Pastor Alison to also give us the project overview. I will also need to listen to you. What at least listen to you. Yeah, thank you.
I'm so grateful at this moment for our visitors, Mr. Bright and the team. Thank you for coming. You are welcome in this area. I know this is your second time reaching this area. I will not talk much. I know my brother has what is going to pastor us. But I'm Alison Kasiringi. I work with the Joy International. And the Joy International, whereby Mr. Bright is having the team. So we have discussed a lot with them at the beginning of the water project. And it's like this is an opportunity God has given us in Nyakabingo. They came for water project, but now God said no. Nyakabingo going to get another opportunity of cocoa planting, which will serve two things. One, protecting the environment where the water pipes pass, and then economically, you'll earn something from the project of cocoa. So thank you very much. We thank also other bosses there that we appreciate what they have done to bring cocoa to our people, because this has touched now. The poverty percentage will drop when we grow cocoa in our area. I will not talk much. Allow me to welcome my brother Bright to talk to us and to show us the team. Let's clap our hands for him.
Okay. Good afternoon, everybody. Yeah,
sorry, something like that.
Yes.
It was a command can go sungu. Okay.
It's okay. I can speak in English.
Speak out.
Okay. All right. I'm very grateful to be here. Good afternoon, everyone. All the government leaders here, and through Pastor Alison. Yeah, my name is Bright Tretise.
I'm now wine Bright Tretise.
And this is my colleague.
Mwenzi wewe.
Yeah, from the center, you should say your name.
Yes, Jacinta.
Yes, and this is also our colleague. He's always the one handling our media team.
No, ndi munywani yoyo ekahambe mabya kalimagezi na bikafa mu kalimagezi yukabihambira bakaenda nayo.
Yes. Our last time we were here, we came with the bigger team through Megan Mitchell.
Hane butukulabya hano mundo kwanza mubasaba nawe ile timu nene emune Megan Michelle,
yes. So we are a representative of people in Colorado, Evergreen.
So bandu bamalangira hano bano bakimanera ekindi kitunga cyangwa bakanda yakwe ekire states Colorado ekyo bakimanera bano bakakimanera hano.
And our team was very grateful when they came here, especially Megan Mitchell. She saw the place where the water source is.
Babiri baikano timu era Megan Michelle bakikeno mubanza kutsiba kalangira hatukendi hamaetse mubanza kipindi kirumba chanza kutsiba.
And indeed there was a need for rehabilitating that water project. Yeah, so basically we're here for having an engagement with the community.
And
of course I also not go through much about the sustainability now. That one we shall discuss with everybody. We need ideas from everyone. But the most important thing is Megan from Colorado, the other side, they are the ones organizing the resources. That is the money we're supposed to be using for this project. So we'll be going through Pastor Allison to make sure that we handle this.
Nere evenene kakola wana omukulu Megan Michelle ireria ngekatume timu A kandi obona ikelaba inamulabira Pastor Allison arangende emiviri tubusika twikapo kutseba kashakola ikatwikapo mabulingi.
So the engagement we're trying to look for is to have a professional overview of what we need to plant the cocoa, which is very important. We talked about sustainability and we couldn't do this without knowing where the project will head if we don't know how we can sustain what we are trying to put up.
So the chukulu chatufaya kola chatuka kayate kama amani yerangende ebindu binabebere kundumbasa isiwesi obunene ninga no wita isiwa obekipende kiwete okoko so chama baleta bakasa no kubasa bamenyerera kokwa mpikendere kana tukeresanga sana tubusikire nkano cyuma mabulemi obo lela buru kwamulenge obakaye babireta area kubakatuwatikaya erisoboche.
So through you, Mr. Chairman, we would like to have engagements from all levels when it involves agriculture, people who understand how cocoa can be best grown. If it needs us to have the soil samples to make sure that we know what we are planting will grow to sustain the people and the communities.
So amawende erla bomwecho mukolonga nale no yakasaba omukulu ende mukitu kyatuka kola akikezi kyakola bero ne lipima litakali yetu bamenye itakati nanga likende lendality omubuleme bwa cocoa na bikenda betu nde chikulu checho eriminye tukahambana hauma nabo riminyana ndi ekikasha kolawa kende tumomwasu banda bakali na cocoa.
Yeah. So when we had the meeting we had with Pastor Allison and the other team in Colorado, we agreed that we do this in phases.
So tukakola mtu nakulienda kuyetu kwa chururu bakata mwezumu enda kwetu akola hiyo mtu kana tukindo tukikole mwa rulengo simunde muumba kitsuka rulengo lokubanza rulengo lwakabiri then tumya tutama kola kyatukakola kyamulwa mundeke.
And the first team is starting this August, end of this August, with Megan. They will come as a team through you, Mr. Pastor Allison. They will come to you and we immediately start.
And omukwizu komunane
at the end of
kunanuka kwako etimu yitwabya nayo arimo omukulu Megan Michelle obuna netimu yino yatu nayo hano bakaya sabusikandi twabya nabo bakase mutana we meeting tukale bindu bino ngatukola truth Nilike tu tunamukoresha so bakaya somukoma nakukahwako langine tukatsukibwa ndeke kanini butuko season yewe twano.
Yeah, so I also have to mention that we are going to be having partners, media partners, partners from different levels, and in that we have NBS TV, that's Next Media. They will also be facilitating on the cocoa planting. They would like to cover this area, understand this area, have engagements with them in different phases and times we are going to be doing this project.
Nakasorende omamulu bakinde bakashana bakinde sana abandi nabo abakahamba bimabino byakalimagezi arahamba emeberi ekipenengo kuchere na rishitima shisikende sashama ndakaholesho nabo ne bandi baniyo abakakola kundigera ndabakahamba nanda kabatondola ebitongole NTV bakahamba bisofano binene so bakisa ni timu nene nawo ekende kahamba ekipende kino bakiterera ine byatukayakola kubikende kole kam so bakisa ni timu nene ebakisa bale nayi so boni amakuru kisaina kurirechi iyi name.
Yeah, so basically just to cut the story short, I would like us to have engagements. We need advice from you. We need ideas from you as the local community. Pastor Alison, you also help us understand how we can, between now and the end of August, how we can engage all groups from different levels. The local community, particularly we want the local community to be involved because this is your project. It's not our project. It's our project as a whole, but this is meant to help people of Nyakabingo.
Yeah. So amawende sende kanyamule kutsibu aliyakasona kandi tutwebo sibwa abanandi mwamukanya no elevia ngatukole tuti tutusuna haumerere sanguba project isikaya kolawa isikaya wetikaya kantuta vinene negetonga tukirene nja kukumalengikanya kutwanga tokera kole project ekakolechi sekabiaho so evinene nyimuna bimangatu byangamenye kaninya namulabane ya tuli nabwerangede tukakolechi twebosi tukabana yatwangaika twebosi mubwenge nukwe kokoa tukayalemayo lumunalangene twamalemayi ikindi tuwaticha kusanguba usibali eno tuweteremenya ebinde byangale kiyale mane bya kutsibikere kitwatoka ne bya tsona abakende minyiriro ya trule mukolangane twebosi ayimere.
Yes. So with those words, maybe we're going to again keep talking. When chairman is not here, I briefly want to say we are very proud to be a part of this, and we really want to make sure this takes off with this community. Right now, Pastor Alison, what I would like you to help us is to see the engagement we can have with the local community. We can agree and we say maybe they can be given, I don't know, funds for them to start the nurseries. That is after we've had engagements again with Madam Megan from the other side. Then we really start this. Along the way, we shall figure out how this, how many phases it's going to take.
Yes. So can we say sovereignty? Kwa project ya tukayakola itukusumana na bulengekania utukayalevaia kuchigwa natfanganata kamu ichi obungeri sondia tubedaye kutsi twangana no mwavedi ayitwanga kwa michaulerayo utukusukata kamu bulengekania echatukole ngachecha nukobo aho project kitsukira muko munana tunawutre ebetwabenda tukakolechi tukakako nuko omwatsi ono tukaboha tukasuba ukanda ayire omukulu Megan kuwetimu ikatumayi eno nokande atutuko komunani akili amazi kolwa chino na chino.
Yeah, so with those few words, I'm very grateful to be here, and I would also want to hear from the community, from the heads of the community, and this is that will be sent to Megan, and we see how we can quickly get started, because by August we really wanted to get started. Yes. So thank you so much.
Ngabalimi nabakaya tabentu kumaitse bakaya basoroma maetse yatubane bitukatse kolekire tukatashebua ndemyatsi yene kakola wa hanu ngokwena muhamba yitya ikaya tuma wa Megan nuko alebaye ebyabere kolwa mamikani ne tukatasha akola so kimali kinyikala nuko netubwa tutokere banekere college ekiribua nekiribulia nyakina hanu nganese umunde chairman atalia yenda unaoteka myabere tuwe tichamu nayo atalia lwa hanu mamukani awe mwasinja kutsini. Mama kongarako mamukanya.
I don't know whether it is a good morning or it's an afternoon. Good morning. Good morning. I'm so happy to meet you.
Atsemire rusanga-sangana.
I'm Mrs. Wazema Jacinta.
And yune muka Wazema Jacinta.
Nice meeting you people.
Amatsema Eltrolako.
And greetings from the Colorado team.
And amatreza mucheri karwa Colorado ma USA. Amatreza mucherio.
Actually, the purpose of this visit
and echendererwa cherevungali yabo
is basically on the tree planting along the water source.
Echamabaleta lirebia emeherere eyemetu buye koko yetu yamechaka nda katimba.
The Colorado team is coming in August.
Timu ya Colorado na ikayasa.
But it wanted to find when at least the seedlings are on the ground. That is the real truth. That is what they want.
Basangane embebu yetu manyatu baba natukabeba etwabira kuti atukaorenga haneho.
And it's going to depend on you people to see that comes to pass.
Echo chikendi byukwitwe levya tutse twababa na hatukaorera kusimabere bivayi mikubasangane yineho balangireyo yineho.
And to sustain this project which we are on.
Nakiliba chirutukakanya kurangirende and a project yamale ndwaye tukutsi yamale mberwa yet.
We decided to get one of the donors because we just get donations from Colorado.
Mbaka nalengesia arevana omuma kuba waticha abaketu waticha kusangana abakolongana ne timu area Colorado.
One of our big donors.
Omoma kuba kindu tuwaticha kuti abakawatikaya omoma wakubo
is coming with her child. She's called Eliza.
Akaya sana mwana we baketamu Eliza.
She wants that child to be associated with this community project.
Achine kisumbiga na akashwetwa mwana wewe abiemu marahambana netu oma project ye.
Why do we want this? We are not coming to put here a project and we abandon you people.
Sibali yesi ya hano haichindwe project ingeke bakatusirira bakatulekerera.
We shall follow up this project.
Bakindi kale banamukwamayo rangirende yamaye kukubutu ko bali mundu osyakolechi asarawe muyo.
By using, she's just a young girl.
Ne mwana mulere oyo bakatuletera omwana wa bosi oli yuka wetika project ne mwana mulere.
They want to inspire these children to also be helpers of the world.
Omwana no bakanzira muheramo embebo naranginde akatunga omutima oribyenge nawe teacher hand.
So we've dedicated this project to that child. She's called Eliza. She's coming in August. You will meet her and she will officially open this water project.
So a project eno babeta kayo okumwana oli mwana oyo bamatweria yano mabya mwana wetu enwe bamamulukirayo wakende kulanya na otu mutima project eyo.
Any challenge we shall get with this project, they will be, because it will be part. There is a way we are trying to connect such that they are part and parcel of us.
Obulaka kisanga kasumbukana ya tunamukolayo bakesawe na banahambirwe ku kudama biretu omwana eyikesi akula inyanese kindo cyama muhambia ukukikende byona akakabya kisanya namukamenyi nukolangire ngatusya kola tuti.
So as community
ngabandu itwenga bataka,
I would like to encourage you
that
the journey we are moving is going to be a sustainable journey. It's creating a relationship, a long-term relationship. We are not politicians, we are humanitarians. I love politicians so much, but we've come here to make a lifelong impact on you people, on the community. So that is how, it is as big as that. We have you people at heart. we have this community at heart.
Abataka betu byusine gipinde gyetu kino bakiwucho kwa mutema.
And this is the beginning.
Nenzuko ya ino.
We don't know what God plans for us ahead. Thank you so much.
Mama, thank you for these good words you've given us. God continue to bless you and the team. Yes.
Now,
chairman yatsemira ngaba ndamuka mutukolesera olukonzo n'olusungu. Chairman yatsemira kutsibo.
And in regard to your speech,
arahambana no mukanya wenyuma makani.
I'm so hopeful that the Almighty God is in control of all whatever we are planning to do.
Nama tunga mahende ebyusi mukala takatakare kola omame mukulu anabihambireko.
And I will not promise heaven and earth.
Singendela nisia oluvola nechihuo.
However much being a politician,
no muchinende ngane omaba abe politiki.
I grew from the NGO.
Yo mwakolera amachihuo HSA NGOs kulti.
But because of some influences of trying to see how possible we can bring people out of the poverty. These last 5 years I found myself into politics. But the major thing was just getting a platform to talk to the people, to unlock the locked, to get out of the poverty.
Yo rachiwe cheringeram politiki engende amabana kadar airikaniria ebyangala kabandu balumwachi omavuna ebakula nchali kinyingira muchecho.
That was majorly the aim.
Yo chali kinyingira muchecho maungome sonda kadar.
I don't regret
siali kubabomu
looking at what achievements we are getting.
Siali kubabomu kalangira every muluwamu.
Like how possible would I get people from Colorado?
Atiba kwene changatura kene chite adabana bandu be Colorado.
God's plan.
Yini ndakatakasha nyamuhanga.
And not for me but for the people.
Kandi isisi we yuwena enisha bandu banyamuhanga.
I want to promise.
Akaisuzerelanisha
given the fact that people are willing to come and support the community.
Anawute ribwende abandu bana wite erianza riwetikanya project imwetikanya project yi.
I will stand with the community to reduce disappointments.
Eyo akindi mana na bataka kusina balimi arangenda haleke bane kumusumbukano we project is.
Because all along I've realized that I'm a good adopter, which I want to transform to other people to also become good adopters of any new technology.
Iyo ngomundu ekafumbule chindu chabia okutsi chakola nimo kwabo. Nena yu anzire kutsibu no buli mundu wose na nyaenda kakopecho arangenda obule mundu amalwa omuchindu kitanga ticha aiko muchanga ticha.
I would like also now to reduce the fears from every person that is here.
Akaisunza erihaho buba okoyo wose irimo mwanyono ha.
That this sub-county under my leadership and the other people around, we have fully engaged the district agricultural department.
Fully. Avrekola ranginya kingira yam arukwa district navo vengeremu kande kutsibu elangine bakotikana subcounty.
Even as I talk now, the district principal agriculture officer is aware of this meeting.
Nerikanyaliwa ni mkanyo kwa saheno yafuna mkandia ko yino omukulu obyo buleme owe district anasi HK mbere ne saheno.
The sub-county agriculture officer would be here but has been engaged somewhere by his boss. He would be in this meeting.
Omukulu obyo buleme ombora yino na fune nayo betuba kusangwa anawute edisusuto abiyayo tandebe fune nayo mande ko.
And because the project has come in a short notice project, I should say, he has already sourced for the already seedlings of the cocoa where we are going to buy them. We are not going to make nursery bed right now, but he has already sourced for the good nursery bed that is ready for planting during the August season.
Amawende and no much name the Mukuri Williams Saleho. Value Colenda Category in the project here, Cocoa, you know, Palekolo, Nasari, already Barbara, Ahui Kesia, you see in now, you remember the Moma, in her already you in a Kurechi, Haneho,
maybe in the event of continuing. This is now when we can start preparing for the nursery bed. But the one to begin with, that one is already in the nursery bed. And I will share with the Pastor Allison the pictures of the already existing nursery bed.
So amatwama hende hababi sondekani haba ngaulera kokoa yetu angahera already haneho ama eri line shinde so sana kutsebisesani byaho bikende terwa erunyambabyo naye nabitumira bakulubana.
To add on reducing these fears, I want to say that my council, which is the Supreme Council of the Subcounty, has already passed a resolution in this council that every farmer should plant the cocoa to earn income.
Erilusiaho over kuna nebulweho ende council yo kutse abakalonda imanavu babirila byaho ekirayi kikabukinda obuli mulimi amenyekanya mahero kuchi kwa koko.
And on the side of that, we have also passed another resolution that each household should ensure that there is a rain harvesting project at every household. Rain harvesting to ensure that we have water, because we know we have a challenge of water. So we want to ensure that every household has a rainy harvesting key component on farm and at household level. We want to see how people have the water.
Yeah, amabundi mwa plan mwandonde kaneshabo sieta katekera ombora ino ende obulihika lewiterangana kule kakuma maete nuka watikaye kwabiri mu byatokale ma evinsoni wambu obuba nawe ndonde kanya yo rangini amaeta kanda kabanekanu kwa miye turahambao nukuna watikaye kwabiri mu butokale ma.
Chairman, okay, like I'm having a question. I think like it's better you tell the community the good stuff about planting cocoa. I think most of them, some of them, they never see it before.
Oh.
And I think it will be like one of the best source of income in this community.
Given the fact that we chose to plant cocoa, we have planted indigenous trees.
In the Malangere, area banichirenkanu chiri ende cocoa yatuleme babra hera ende met.
But when we made a survey with the agriculture officer, we realized that some other pieces of land that are owned by the community are not being utilized. Even those that they are trying to utilize have planted in these eucalyptus, which are very dangerous to the environment.
Chama minyikanda neritaka eroba kakolesaya bayiremwe metinge kalitusi ai kabya nayo kandi katsanda yokube ubyo buhangwa byetu si yitolere kumwa kutsebu kabutsanda yako.
But when we looked at the income out of the cocoa versus the income out of the eucalyptus, we found that one from the cocoa is higher than that from the eucalyptus.
So barba kalangera mwa malenkanya wabakasamarira emritsi yatukali meyi na cocoa bamasangana emritsi mu sentence ya kwa omainganisyayo na cocoa bama yaba na cocoa iyeremo sentenene nenge iyo masukutsibu kandi kola banibyo nimitusi ekabine mutitsandiri.
On side of that, we also had another company called TTZ Uganda, which was buying carbon, and the Solidarity was trying to buy carbon, but they would not consider the eucalyptus. Instead, they could consider the cocoa tree.
Ayo anende company ayavi kende ula ekinde bikaula embe betu kanima bakasangana cocoa mubya kayana iyangana kolo mubiri ewano mama kusinga kande na embe banga ulo muchi.
They don't take the eucalyptus.
Sibale ureyo mwa ayo mwa mlitusi.
No. So we realized that we are missing a point on the cocoa. So currently, a kilogram of dried cocoa is 25,000, which is above the coffee kilogram. When people put in the calculation, they realize there is a lot of money in the cocoa farming.
So chabimenye kalende cocoa isingira kusinga ende miti yetu kahera heyi. Amiti minde kilo yayi kaula mitwalo mingahe? Mitwalo mingahe? Ibiri na mbendi. And yo yekali tusiso tumechoka mitwanga uli hapo.
And with the cocoa, it is a long-lasting project.
So a cocoa ne chiremwa echiwete mulu mole sichiritwa kaluba.
And on my own, how best I wish, even if I quit out of the politics, the cocoa will remain on the ground. It remains sustainable.
Yaka wende sichi no mwanga bisata sala bamonda ke hambere beitu echiremwa che cocoa chema sukwabuto ikiwi chikisabi kine mukole ichina mwenda mbere ke kine mweti.
So with that, I want to encourage my fellow farmers that please take the message to other fellow farmers. They should not politicize the project. Instead, they should take the project as their own for our own benefit.
So abataka betu inga balimi betu amatuheria chino ndikutali omunenge okubande bando batwabirisi enyuma kirekire binde kandi cyamwe kinyo cye politiki ebyamakani y'abintu bikarumwe politiki eyindi eyebindi binywa twali omulenge okinyo cyamakania eche project yetu kayakola si ya politiki.
Not only to the farmers, we can always put boundaries to political areas, but when it comes to farming, we cross borders going to look for fertile lands. So this goes to the entire district of Kasese, the Rwenzori region. That we could also plant cocoa within the Rwenzori region and be like people in Wundubujo to earn income and be able to take our children to better schools for better quality education.
Nde na muchinenda hanyandi haba kateke metano bitwa nkwawule mbunugo e cocoa angana bya mulenge inyalo mu district AUC iyale na cocoa ngesi district kuna mukolange bundi bujo kokuba ne mwetikibwa naki na cocoa icyabiri kindi kikawatikaya ekyusi cyangatu ndikitungera wa mutano mukisibulebule ne mulenge weritwala ayiku mu district AUC bandu bali kwa cocoa.
And alongside this, there's another organization which talks about marketing and value addition, which I've also brought within the Subcounty, where I hope that if we can have the cocoa better planted, better managed, then another top organization will come in for marketing and value addition, and we get good money. And on this, I'm so hopeful that the people we are living with will soon be very healthy and good people.
Chairman, we not mulenge uwene anawutekindi chitunga eyo echangasa chiko machipende cheno tumabere na cocoa yetu cyatufungira katale kayo kandene rirengera obubuya bwayo ngokuba ngabane kamuyo ibibisi anawite eshendonde kani esho omuklan shiwe.
So I wish you well. Wish you good discussion, but wherever you feel like you're finding a challenge, please, I stand with the community to defend that challenge. Thank you so much.
Kwamara kati mukanya wewe bitubya hano abuholo ndandi ahanga manika echanga bicha masobaho ninga echanga bichika isinze bawoti sewe tikibwa aneho nyekimana myemana mucyo kuna chikole chiti chuwane basinja kutsibu.
So this time around, Madam will take pause, as I used to do for other engagements. We shall be in touch, and I want to request you that we be in touch. Otherwise, communities long to be with us for one, not necessarily money, but for piece of advice on how to go about this world without leaving the spiritual component towards the people. Thank you so much.
Yeah. So chema ramabrikania amaembo kabe ndi mibiri amatusira mama ikaya twalomwa nyawewe mamu ufuna hanu boyikani tubera chama ningo bichira paso tumeselana nayo rangine katuko tunekanza katu wetukaya mrange tukakola endepo
machines like huge milling machines, pulpers, that have been donated from government to the community.
Now it's just a request that since we have seasonal authorities, that cocoa should be supplied on season so that they can plant during the rainy season. That's what he's trying to advise.
Yeah, so
and especially rainy season begins in August. Yeah, August is goes exactly.
So like I communicated, we wanted to even get started before they actually come here.
Exactly.
So we were thinking, that's why we need the agricultural officials to advise us, because they are more practical and more, they know this business of agriculture more than us. So we need their advice to tell us. That's why I was telling you, you should know when we should, the right time to plant. Then the funding can come in to get the seeds for the local farmers to start planting.
I think that's one of the things to do with the agricultural officer of the Subcounty.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. I need to within that period.
Yeah, so
that we get
you need to have an engagement.
Main purpose in the meeting has been, but we have participated in hearing from you.
Yes.
Okay. And with the number of people that you have really talked to, our leaders, our stakeholders, they are going to take the gospel to other areas, indicating that you have even covered the whole entire Subcounty whole area. Okay. So it means that with the few number you have met here, they are going to tell their agents to other many people who are living and beneficiaries of the system. So thank you for your coming, and we feel like we are happy to meet you, because you are coming through Alison is our blessing. Poverty as a threat to us is knocked down as we begin harvesting. And all in all, we feel like our violence that has been always rampant in the area is completely going to be depressed down. And all in all, we feel like we are happy. Safe journey as you live.
Nindi abataka abosi nyuma birito butukugwenyu ritsko manja cha hapiri asira irikesa hano nindi simanya muhangere bina natwere chembu cyo bwemezi eri bitome unzo butukubunu ubahana nindi nabayini ni nyuma sinjeri yasa tukati nyamuhanga sinja ni nyiriba to maronyera eri kana habuhora itosima mwini watu mukuru ukati coordinatinga na bayeni aba ndirili nawe kisembe cyo nyamuhanga kongere umunisi ngindi bindi tukende subayi buhoro haba kayingo nabusinga bwe sija kutse.
So Mama is saying thank all the people who have come and who have stayed for all this long, and again appreciating, saying thank you for coming. Really, we are happy and she's happy to meet you today. And as she has said, that as you go, may God continue to safeguard you along the way. Yes. Mwasinja unyirire mtitwendo kwa water.
Wasinja nyamuhanga tatwenge buyerukota uli atulindari tsiko munjiri kenda mbieno wasinja busana na bayini abamabiri yasa kandi wasinja mukani bisiya barikoleka kandi batukakosa ubutu kubakenda ryasubayo kutoka rya ndukale ndo buli muyima tubusitokere ko mama ketu nabo bena tumubi osi tukakweka tuzabusongole nyamuhanga wetu kuma kusembe sikiyo situ kwa radio alamu Yesu Kristo kwa mkama.
again, we are at the water source, and this is our second time to come to this particular place. Pastor Allison had brought us here, and we are lucky that among the community leaders and the community themselves, we have professional technical people, the plumbers. So maybe I would like them to introduce themselves, and these are the people who are going to be doing for us the work. We are empowering the local people, but at the same time they know what they're doing. Please introduce yourselves.
Yeah, I'm by the names of Nyakabingo. I work as a plumber, and this is the source of the water, whereby we can join it. It is very big. We can join it with stones. After joining it with stones, we put some DPM, then we cover it with soil. We construct like a retaining wall somewhere where we can put a pipe, then we connect water to the tank.
As my name is Masaraka Kenneth, I'm the plumber of this water project with my colleague. We suggested this place to be the source of the water. Reason being, searched around the area, we saw that this is the best area where you can tap the water to supply the community. Yeah.
All right. Again, our person that we are connecting to is Pastor Allison. So Pastor Allison again can also confirm that we're in this particular place, and this is where the project is going to be kick-starting or taking place.
Yeah. First of all, my appreciations to the first team which came here, and Megan, Michelle also among the team. This is the best place we have thought is going to give clean water. We are going to tap water from underground because the whole of this area has the water inside. So it's where we are planning to put the water pump so that we can bring that water and then supply to the community. So this is the best area where we can get clean water to supply to our community. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, and thank you for the community leaders and the people who have come. We are so grateful and honored.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Right now, I'm happy to have Mr. Kennex. He's the owner of the land where we're going to put we are going to tap the water. He gave us the land, and he's a very good man. He has the heart of the community. So has offered his land that the project can begin from his land. Yeah, it's Mr. Kennex.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Very good. I think that's it.